what we were paid to do.
One by dead bad guy. Drop.
What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today I present to you guys Contraband Hurricane, the beautiful reimagining of one of the core multiplayer maps that released at launch. And as I've said before, with Firing Range Night and Seaside Sunset, I absolutely adore these reimaginings. Not only is it a cool and different theme, but the weather is different on it, so that of course changes the sound effects by the shore. It of course lets you see a hurricane in the distance. You can see lightning. The map is grayed out. A beautiful reimagining of a map that I feel plays very, very well within objective-based game modes. But other than that, I also want to talk about reimaginings as a whole and what I think about them, because we've seen reimaginings before. You know, we have, I believe it's Holiday Crash or whatever they called it in Modern Warfare Remastered. They did that originally with Modern Warfare 1, where during Christmas and during the holidays, they released a winter-themed or a holiday-themed version of Crash, which to me was pretty damn cool. Played very well. I'm glad they brought that back in Modern Warfare Remastered. But we also got a beach version or a summer version of another map in Modern Warfare Remastered. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was Bog, but that map played pretty cool as well with the different scenery. And I think for Days of Summer, they also did the same thing with Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3 by decking out some of the original multiplayer maps they released in that game with a summer theme. But I believe Black Ops 3 had a map called Splash, which already fit a summer theme, so they just had that map as a limited time playlist during Operation Days of Summer. So as far as these reimaginings, I'd of course want them to put together a different or a unique map that fits the description of whatever operation is going on, but obviously they don't have the resources, they probably don't have the time, they're working on DLC, so they just put together something quick to fit with the theme of whatever the operation is. And as far as dynamic map events go, this is something that I've been feeling pretty strongly about ever since Call of Duty Ghost, and I thought that the whole idea of field orders, dynamic based events, those things made Ghost so damn unique, and I'm probably amongst one of the few people in the world who just love that game to death. I was Prestige Master in multiplayer. I just had a blast with Extinction, grinding all those maps. The campaign wasn't too good. It was a bit predictable, a bit too easy, but still had a solid story overall, and they could have easily fixed all the plot holes and weak story elements with a sequel to that game. But instead, Infinite Warfare came out, and I feel like Infinity Ward completely forgot that Ghost even existed. There were no dynamic events in multiplayer. Field orders didn't return, even though I felt like that was one of the coolest parts of multiplayer when Ghost was the current Call of Duty. And I think dynamic events, while they probably do cost developers a bit more time to add in, it still makes playing those maps unique, because you can hop into a map and be like, you know what, I really want to play this map because I want to earn the field order, I want to get a good chance at getting whatever dynamic streak is on this map, and I want to blow up the entire map and change how it looks, change how it plays. That was really sick within Ghost, and that to me was a definition of innovation within Call of Duty multiplayer, which to me, multiplayer is almost the same year in and year out, no matter what the game is, no matter what developer's making it. But at least we're getting these beautiful reimaginings in Black Ops 4. It sucks that we couldn't get some type of dynamic event, or maybe while you're playing Contraband, maybe if it's a round-based objective mode, during the next round you're playing Contraband Hurricane, or maybe when you're playing Firing Range, you know, if you call in a nuke, or if there was a nuclear kill streak, you call that in, all of a sudden the map is all destroyed and it takes place at night. Could have been really cool, but definitely some ideas that I think a lot of people would agree on when it comes to dynamic map events within Call of Duty multiplayer. But thank you so much for tuning in. This has been dkdynamite, and without further ado, enjoy the rest of the gameplay.